Hey, everybody. Y'all, let me tell you, I feel so wonderful since I cut Facebook off of my phone. Now, what I did learn was you can never leave Facebook. It's virtually impossible. My business page is there, so I can't delete my personal profile, even though I would absolutely love to. But I did take it off my mobile devices, and now I only go there to my business page. And I will share from my business page to my personal page, just, to remind some people if they don't already follow me, hey, go follow this page. This is what we have going on. But since cutting out Facebook, a lot of great things are happening here. Number one, I get sleep. I'm not grinding 16, 18, and 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. I am not being held up by video calls, which is something I fucking hate. I hate video calls. Video calls to me are something that, that's kind of reserved for family when we're, because none of us live close. It's just, I don't need you to call me to place an order over a video chat, you guys. It just, But now, I can't do any of that now. But see, like I said, face chats, that's reserved for family. So my family all has iPhones, so now we can just, we can do our communication through a FaceTime. So what has happened though, I am still doing the same amount of work, but I'm not grinding that many hours. So I actually feel like, okay, hey, I have some time in my life. So in the evenings, I'm kicking back with the pets, with the babies, and watching TV, watching movies. I'm being a normal person. And I feel so much better. I'm actually getting to sleep. I feel a lot better. Sometimes in life, we just need to restart. So now what I'm doing with a lot of this free time that I have, because like I said, I'm coming in, I'm doing my orders, I'm knocking it out. And then I have all this time for the babies and everything else. So this got me thinking about the amount of money that we put out every month and how we were buying a lot of convenience foods and things, and which is crazy because I'm a really good cook. But we needed to tighten down on our budget. Prices of groceries have really gone up, and they're going to continue to rise. Prices of fuel have gone up. So I've been working on a plan for the last several days where I'm going to go to the store one day a month. I'm going to do all my hauls. And so it's going to take a few months to get that all down pat, but I'm going to get there because there's some things I'm not for certain how much we use. Something else that has happened during COVID is, because we've been locked down for a year now, something else that has happened during COVID is that we come through a lot of our supply. We've always had a good stock where we could make it a month, if we didn't have anything coming in for some reason, or we were locked down for whatever reason. It's just, we're out in the country, so we've always had that. But during COVID, so many things became unavailable or limited, and we went through a lot of our stockpiles. So today, I went and did some hauls, and I looked, and we spent about $1,000 last month. That is food for us, pet food, and as y'all know, Journey's food's very expensive. Food for the dogs, and toiletries. All these things. I spent about $1,000. So my goal for the month of February is to decrease that by $200 and get back to some of the basics. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to do it. And so today I went to 2 different stores and did 2 different hauls. I will have to, like I said, it's going to take a few months for me to figure out what we need on some other levels, like how many drinks to have on hand. We've always got some bottled water. That seems to be the biggest thing that I run to the store for, and you never just go in the store and grab your drinks. You always grab something else. So it costs you more to go to the store. So by limiting my times that I go to the store, then I think I'm going to be able to get my budget down, way down. Now, I went to 2 different stores today, and I'm not going to show my haul. But I got for both our regular use, but also kind of replenishing some of our stockpiles, our long-term stuff a little bit. And I spent a total of $365.25. So we are on the 5th day of the month. So that is, that just gives me about $435, something like that, to spend for the rest of the month. Now, keep in mind, we do Sam's Club, so I did not do Sam's Club today, but I am going to get that down. We also go to a food warehouse, and they carry things by the case. They distribute to restaurants, gas stations with, delis in them, schools, nursing homes, hospitals, anywhere there's food, they distribute to those kind of places. And so we do go get stuff from there, and that helps out a lot because, and we don't buy beef at the store. We purchase a beef every year for our family, and they usually yields about 400 pounds of beef. And so there's really no need to buy beef at the store. And I'm going to break that down and figure out kind of like what that's going to, run into my budget to try to, because I know that'll be coming up again in a few months. And I want to be able to figure out kind of what that averages out on a monthly basis. So that is what I've been working on. And I wouldn't have been able to work on this had I not just made myself do this reset. I'm feeling a lot better. Johnny's kind of sick right now, and I took him to the vet. So that was a nice little unexpected expense, and that kind of geared me again towards getting back to doing things the way we used to do. We've been planting our garden. I've been working on a lot of that stuff. So instead of having just a few tomato plants this year, we're going to go pretty rogue with it. The ambition is there. It's been several years since we've gotten like really crazy with the garden. We're really excited about that. All of us are, because we love it. In the meantime, we do get our Misfits delivery every Wednesday with a lot of produce. We get the mega box or whatever it's called, and it's really amazing. It's all organic. And so yeah, that's what I've been up to, guys. I have been doing a restart on me. And I feel really great about it. The kids, the babies, they feel really great about everything because I'm spending more time with them now. Instead of beating myself down 16, 18, 20 hours a day to do what I'm doing now. Literally. I have cut my hours so much. It's where I literally come in here and I print what is needed and get out. And it takes time to do that. But it doesn't take nearly as much time as things were, and I was allowing too much interference in my life where I was bound to my house, which I'm going to stay here anyway because, it's the COVID, I have a bad immune system, weak immune system, compromised immune system, whatever you want to call it. Journey can easily catch anything, and I have been very, very protective of us. And we don't let anybody inside our house. And like I said, we only go out to do things that are needed. But even that was like a task. And I would leave my house and here's Facebook on my phone. And the whole time I'm driving, I'm being distracted because, my phone's blowing up. And somebody wanting something now, or want to ask 3 million questions. And even though I say, hey, I'm driving, they still want to conversate. So by cutting that out, let me tell you, I took Journey to the doctor the other day, and I had such a good time. Such a good time. I know. Who has a good time going to the doctor? That's always scary and uncomfortable, but we did. We had a good time. We went into his doctor, and I got to go back there with her, and I was with her through everything. I got to watch her new blood machines running. We tested his blood. All of his blood work was amazing, which really kind of surprised me because everyone always says, you need to feed these primate biscuits, and he just won't eat them. And so I just really, really try with every other way to, everything I feed him. I'm thinking constantly about, everything going into him. So his blood work being great was so positive because that meant that I really am doing the right thing by him. She did a fecal sample. I gotta watch that run. I mean, everything. And then her mom come over, and Journey didn't want to leave. So we had a great time, and we got out of the house for a little while, and we literally just went to the doctor and straight back home. So we had to drive through Zaxby's because after he had, we didn't feed or give him anything to drink so that they could, put the gas on him and make him go to sleep. And so he couldn't have anything in his stomach. So when we did leave her office, we did go through Zaxby's because, as everybody knows, Journey absolutely loves Zaxby's coleslaw. He doesn't care for their chicken. That is so crazy because that's what they do there. But something about their coleslaw, and he knows the difference. And he knows what Zaxby's is, and he sees Zaxby's, and he has AIDS. He's just screaming in the car. He needs Zaxby's. So, yeah. I usually get a sandwich or something and tell him to give me slaw instead of fries, and we're all good. And so he and I have a little something on the way home. But we went to the drive-thru and we got Zaxby's, and we came straight back home. And we did our work for the day because that was a very unexpected trip. And he is on antibiotics. He has haggle, and he has a little cough. But so his lungs sounded good the other day. I'll have her listen to him again this next week because I have to take Bella. Little Miss Bella, let me tell you about this little bitch. So Bella was young, she was in heat, and she got away from me for a few hours, and I could not find her, and I was just like, oh my god, no. She always listens. Since she did not listen, and I couldn't find her for about 3.5 hours, we need to do check-ins to make sure she has no babies in her belly, and if she does, she needs a little morning after pill. Because of that, we have to go back to the doctor next week. There's no way I could have handled her and Journey, with Journey being sick, because he's a monster when he's sick. But he is doing okay. He's not wanting to drink a whole lot. He's eating pretty good. We did a steam shower yesterday a couple times, and we've done it once today, and we'll do it again. And it seems like each time we do, the snot's running through his nose, and then he doesn't like it. So he'll come up to me, and I have to get the snot and the boogers out of the monkey's nose. Fun, yeah. But it is coming out, and that's good. I got him a little all-natural cough suppressant for infants. It's just all natural. And he's on antibiotic. And so, like I said, I'll have her listen to him again this week whenever I take Lunabal in. And so that is what we're doing this week. That's what we've been doing. Excuse me. We all have a little, it's hot one day and it's cold the next. But I just wanted to make a video and check in and let everybody know, hey, we're okay over here. We really are. It's not that we've abandoned anybody, but we just need to restart here. Everything about our entire life got to where it revolved around shirts 7 days a week. And like I said, we're still pumping the same volume. We are still grinding. But we're doing it in a lot less time. I literally am getting my job done in 4 to 6 hours a day. And not even doing it 7 days a week anymore either. Sunday, forget it. I'm not doing it on Sundays. And on Mondays, no. I ain't working on Monday. Mondays I go to therapy. And so, yeah, 5 days a week, 4 to 6 hours a day. And I'm doing what I was doing in 16 to 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. You figure that out. That's Facebook for you. It steals your soul. It steals your life. I got nothing done. I am getting things done around my house. I am becoming a lot more super organized. I'm actually cooking really good meals again. You wouldn't believe the things that happen when you delete Facebook. Anyway, I love y'all. I am going to jump off here, but I just want to check in and let y'all know we are okay over here. You know how to get a hold of me. You just pick up that phone And I want to hear your voice. This is the thing. I want to hear your voice. I'm okay with the text and stuff, but sometimes we need that human connection. And I'm trying to get back to some basics here, and I actually challenge everybody else to kind of do the same thing. So I'll check back in a few days and let y'all know how things are going. I am going to track this budget thing. Like I said, $800 for the month. I'm going to put my receipts over here in my little basket, and I'm going to keep track of what I buy and how much I spend so I can figure out for next month to try to decrease how many times I went to the store. Because literally, you can't just walk in the store. Like, you just can't do it. I went in to go get Journey some medicine the other day. No, I walked out $38 later. Why? Because, oh, I seen this, and oh, I seen that, and so I grabbed things. I don't need to be doing that. Nobody does. So, I'll let you know how this little adventure goes, and keep those orders coming in, everybody. And in the next couple weeks, we'll be getting all the website stuff up and going. I have not worked on it. I'm going to be real honest. That was my goal for January. It did not happen. It came and it went. And the reason why is because I was to the point of, I was spent. And it was making me physically sick. So I have literally spent the last couple weeks treating my body right and getting my mind back right before I go and get everything digitally assigned. But in the meantime, you can still call me up, you can still send me a text and say, hey, I want this, and it's gonna get done. Probably get done a lot faster than it had been getting done too, because I'm not being pulled in 15 directions at one time. So I will be back in a few days. I love y'all. Bye.